Hello, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a splendid day. This video is kind of fun and silly. Basically, I just styled some of my favorite characters, some of our favorite characters from growing up. I made a video about taking inspiration from our childhood, and it's crazy how many of us really connect with so many of these characters still today. And I think there's so many ways to take fashion inspiration from them. And so I thought I would be a bit more direct and literal and just make outfits based on these characters. And I had a really fun time doing it, and it was such a good way of I don't know, to get kind of like the online shopping bug out of me without actually buying anything. And I love making outfits that I wouldn't even wear. I think it's so fun. I guess that's what styling is. So let's begin. First, we got my girl Nikki from Dork Diaries. I could make an entire video on her. I think her character is so well written. It's so relatable. I love these books. I really want to read another Dork Diaries. Like the new ones aren't as good as the old ones, but they're still going, which is amazing. So go, Nikki. Style I would describe as, I mean, she's 14, so it's a bit more quirky. It's a bit more experimental. Lots of color. She's not drawn in color, but I'm imagining her wearing lots of color. Fun patterns, yeah, so for the first outfit, I styled her with this cute little Argyle Miu Miu sweater top. I love the green, and then I paired it with this literal tutu from Simone Norsha. And then she loves layering, I noticed, so I layered just this basic different colored green turtleneck underneath. Pearl necklace is also from Simone Rocha, and then these cute little hunter boots, because I feel like this is such like a 14-year-old girl thing to have from like when she was younger, but like they still fit her, and like her mom will make her wear them when it's like rainy out. Like that's the vibe I'm going for. Is it realistic to wear day to day into school? Not at all. It's definitely not appropriate for that. But my theory is that she would wear this when like trying to pick out an outfit. And I feel like a 14-year-old girl, like she definitely has a tutu still in her closet, you know? Maybe she did ballet at one point, but just playing around with it and maybe making an outfit with it would be so fun. And then for a second outfit, a little bit more realistic, but again, that's not really the point here. It's just to have fun. But I paired this vintage polo dress with a cute little lacy bandana from Etsy, some like basic crew socks. I think she would get a kick out of these I Hurt Me ballet flats from Ashley Williams. I feel like that's very like her humor, you know? And then a backpack to make it a bit more realistic. You know, maybe she's hanging out with her friends after school or something. Again, not really sure how appropriate this is, but whatever, it's cute. Next, we got Angelina Ballerina. What a cute little girly girl. She would be such a Repetto girl, 100%. That is definitely the one brand. Same with Sandy Lang, Simone Rocha, all those really girly, Cecilia Manson, all those really girly designers. She would eat up. So for her first outfit, I just paired this kind of basic ballet t-shirt that I found on Depop because I feel like she would wear this, you know, maybe to cover up like her leotard or something like that as she's going to ballet class. And this fun tutu, I believe this was Comme des Garçons. I like how it's asymmetrical a little bit. Adds adds some fun style. Sandy Liang flats, of course. These are a staple. A Repetto ballet bag, of course, and then these little rose earrings from Simone Rocha. I feel like I've worn something like this at one point. I have a tutu. I don't have it with me here, but I have it at home. And it's such a cute piece to style and play around with. Just get a tutu. If you take anything from this video, it should be to buy a tutu. This next outfit is one of my favorites. Okay, so this top is not a top, it's a baby dress, but for the sake of this video, I was like, whatever, we can work with it. Pretend it's a top. Adorable little vintage baby dress that's again a top, paired with these vintage bloomers that I found on Depop. I love the color combo of this. Very, I don't know, it's so sweet. It's so like candy-esque to me. And then some Repetto lace-up sandals. I feel like Angelina would be a gold girl personally. And then this amazing vintage Miu Miu duffel bag that could work for school, could work for a ballet class. You know the vibes. So cute. Next we have Sailor Moon. She is a bit old, I feel like, for our generation. I didn't watch her much growing up. I got into her more when I was like in early high school. I didn't even know that she was like a show. I just thought she was like a cool like anime girl, but then I realized like, you know, there's so much history about her and she is so cool and I feel like I was no, I've never been her for Halloween, but I've wanted to be. Anyways, that's besides the point. Sailor Moon's style, when she's not in her like uniform for saving the day, is very like 50s and 60s inspired. So cute. She wears a lot of high waisted stuff, a lot of like knee high socks, bows. It's very, very cute, but also like vintage and kind of mod. So for this first outfit, oh, I really like this one. Okay, so I paired this little Doan mini dress with these vintage gingham shorts from Etsy, and in my head, these would be peeking out from the dress. So the dress would be like really short, and then these would just be showing like barely out from the dress. These cute little brown lace knee-high socks paired with these cool shoes from Gani. I feel like she's definitely like a Mary Jane girl, but I also feel like she would wear platforms. And then this star bag from Sandy because I just love it. I feel like it ties the outfit together so well, and I feel like this is such a cute outfit. Like I want to wear this really badly. And then her second outfit, I think I like just as much, which is crazy. It is the sweetest little sailor top from Bode with these little bloomers from Shu Shu Tong. This little bow is from Ashley Williams and some Margiela tabbies because why not? I love the color scheme. I love pairing blue and red together. I guess this is red, white, and blue. Kind of good way to wear a long sleeve shirt for summer because the shirt looks very, you know, thin, but I don't know. And then pair with the little umbrella, it's really, really cute. I would love to wear this. Fancy Nancy. What a style icon. I would highly recommend checking out Lola's fashion dump on Instagram. She probably posts on TikTok too, but she reminds me so much of Fancy Nancy. Just the way she looks, the way she dresses, I don't know, she gives me Fancy Nancy and I love it. I'm obsessed with her. Anyways, I had fun styling her outfits because I feel like Fancy Nancy is probably out of all these characters, she's gonna wear whatever she wants, you know, she's gonna go crazy with it. So for this first outfit, pair this amazing tiered polka dot comme des garçons skirt with this adorable little my mom made it top. I love the combination of yellow and red. I feel like we don't see that enough, and I think it's really, really sweet. And then I think this necklace is Shushu Tong, little pearl ones. And then I had to give her a crown because she's always wearing a crown. This one is so cute. It's from Nina Bo, as well as a little floral badge is also from Nina Bo. And then these cute little Mary Jane sneakers from Marnie. Then just some little ruffle socks. How precious is this? I love it. I feel like she would wear it. I feel like I would wear it. And yeah. This next one I don't think I would wear, but I do really like it. I feel like it's very her. I paired this For Love and Lemons cardigan. I love the colors on this. The floral with the stripe. This is so fun. I feel like it's so fancy Nancy. Then this purple tiered skirt. I think this is just like vintage from Depop. This Blythe bag from the new I'm Sorry by Petra Collins collection. Obsess. And then these Y Project and Melissa clogs. And then a little Miu Miu clip. How fun. This is definitely a more out there outfit, but again, I feel like she would definitely wear this. Next, we have Fluttershy. This was my favorite My Little Pony growing up. I mean, still is. I resonated with her so much, and I'm sure many people did. She's just a cute little character. What can I say? Her outfits were really easy to make. I feel like My Little Ponies, we've seen like so many like cosplays and like outfits inspired by them. They're just one of those like groups of characters that our generation has really continue to take inspiration from. Anyways, I went back to My Mom Made It and I found this adorable butter yellow set that reminds me of her so much. It's so, so perfect. Paired with some pink satin tabbies and then this adorable vintage Moschino bag. I don't think this needs anything more. I don't think it needs any jewelry. I think it's just so simple and sweet. I am obsessed. Then this next one is a bit more like city-ish. I feel like that last one was more like in the country. This one, she's in the city. Cute little kind of like apron-inspired dress from Prada. Then paired with this butterfly bag. How perfect is that? And then the classic Miu Miu boots. And then a little headscarf, or she could tie it around her neck, around her bag. I don't know. I think it's really, really sweet. Got a fan favorite. This is Lola from Charlie and Lola. Her style is definitely more experimental. She loves to pattern mix. She loves a good color combination. She's just having fun with it. So for this first outfit, I gave her this dress from Gani. I love the colors on this. I feel like the pattern is very her as well. Then paired them then I paired this with some fun kind of blue, teal, turquoise tights with these amazing sneakers from Celie Banson and these little cute hair clips. I love this. And then for her last outfit, I gave her this little Comme des Garçons Peter Pan collar top. I love this top. Oh my goodness, it's so sweet. And then I don't remember where these shorts were from, but I think they're from Agolde. Um, Cute little jorts. I love the combination of a dark denim with the pastel color. I think it looks so good. And then I gave her this little practical bag, Hello Kitty and Bagu. I feel like this is so, I don't know, so little girl coded, but it's also practical and like I would use it, obviously. Um, and then I gave her some Sandy Liang flats just to keep it simple. I don't think this needs anything else. I don't think it needs any other accessories. And yeah, we're already done. That was so fun. I could make so many more of these. I just kind of like feel like I need to find more different characters. A lot of these characters are very girly, which I love. But that's also like, what we grew up on. We're very girly characters. So I don't know, but if you have any other suggestions of characters that are maybe less feminine, and that I can just experiment more with, please do tell. And yeah, this was so fun to make. I hope you enjoyed and maybe took some inspiration from some of these. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.